Hello and welcomes everyone, and Wolf here, streaming live on Twitch with some more Final Fantasy XIV. As of a few hours ago, we finally had patch 5.55, with the final few quests of the patch story content prior to the Endwalker expansion coming out late November this year. So, we are here just to experience the final few quests of the main story, before I get stuck into the new Save the Queen questline and a new Battlefront there. So, if you wish to follow along with the storyline, you're more than welcome to stick around, get yourself comfortable, and let's see what is going to lead us into the new expansion. I imagine a few cutscenes that may warn us to set aside the recommended time. I believe there's only 3 quests. Hello there, Bandit. I see you're in Zadnor. Hope you're enjoying it so far. The company we keep. So the Alliance is dealing with the Lunar Primals. Another invitation from the Alliance. There's always a council meeting to be held in Alamigo. Oh, and the Beast Tribes have been invited for once. They're in. I'm doing very well, thank you. It's been a long day at work, and it'll feel like an even longer one tomorrow when I want to get stuck more into Zadnor, but real life comes first. Zadnor will come on my days off, and on the evenings. Hope you're enjoying your day so far. Onwards to Alamigo once again. Oh dear. Ah, I need to be over here. Here's an awkward silence.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Yes, the first matter on the table should be to create appropriate chairs for the members of the various beast tribes, I imagine. Otherwise, we're just going to let them stand around while we talk.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome. I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus. A little pretty without gills, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal, the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets, pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
See, this alliance conversation's going too well. There has to be some awful news to interrupt it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern.
Hey there, Staff.
But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Oh god, you're giving me the honor of naming things? You don't know me very well. Oh good, they give you an answer. Well, we'll take the easy way out.
But that's the name I...
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
How dare you steal my name? Don't worry, Steph. I saw your, I was recording at the time when you actually subscribed once again. Sorry, well, followed once again, I should say. So, I was using my Streamlabs OBS at the time, so I got the notification halfway through recording. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of recording in the background rather than streaming for things I will be uploading to YouTube in the near future. But no doubt I will be streaming, I think I will be streaming the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect in the next few weeks. Okay, so we're gonna go meet with former members of the Crystal Braves. Both those that stayed and those who maybe have broke from the original ideals. Unofficial business. Alphinaud is keen to hear what Eorzea and Grahatia have heard and learned from the Braves, who were the ones who turned their back on the cause. I think this place is relatively close to the Lancers Guild. Onwards to Little Solace. Hey there, MDW. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I totally forgot I can fly in this region now. I'm doing reasonably well. Real life's keeping me busy, thank you, but I've been doing a lot of recording in the background rather than streaming, though that's bound to change in the next couple of weeks. There's a few games I wouldn't mind streaming. Oh, an envoy from Charlane's arrived. Oh, shit. The twins' dad's turned up. He's probably going to tell them to come home because the world's about to end. We've already seen from the Endwalker cutscene that Charlane aren't too interested in helping Eorzea out. Maybe he has a bit of a parent in him and seeking to pull his son and daughter back. been a while since we've been over to the Lotus stand. Sounds good. A big can of iron brew next to me, since I've had a long day at work and I need a sugar intake.
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Levea, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisois, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald. One in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear. I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike him, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alisaie, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
Well, aren't you an asshole, Dad?
What?
Father.
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait!
Don't bother, Alisaie!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
I think Alphino knows his dad a bit better than maybe Alisaie does, that once he makes up his mind, he's too stubborn to go back and change it. I guess he's one of those people who doesn't like to be proven wrong, and that the world's probably going to be destroyed before he actually sees the truth about this final days. Ah. Seems Kryl was trying to warn us of his arrival. Well, welcome back. Oh, Kryl is asking us to maybe go to Sharlayan. Well, we knew that was certainly on the cards. So it's going to be like what happened in the first. The Alliance is going to be holding back the forces of the Empire while we research a way to put a stop to this once and for all. By travelling to various other places away from the front lines. Gonna choose some food. Take a muffin. And I believe this is the final quest of the patch story content. Yep, that sounds about right. Death Until Dawn. Canny Senna seems determined not to let the disappointment of Sharlayan's rejection distract her from the task at hand. We'll actually get a new remote. A new emote for completing this quest. Uh-oh, the Exile are in trouble. Okay. The forces of the Telophonoi are heading to the Cartano Flats. Is there going to be something of Allegan importance there? Something we haven't discovered? Are we going to have another grand battle, similar to the one at the very beginning of A Realm Reborn that we saw in the opening cutscene? The new expansion is Endwalker, and it's coming, I think it's the 23rd of November. I will likely be undergoing a race change, probably later on today, or definitely in the next few days. Getting ready for the new expansion, as I'll be getting ready to change not only race but class, ready for when Endwalker comes out. Oh, this way. Yeah, the one downside of playing as a Lalafell is sometimes certain armor sets look very different on other races compared to as they do on a Lalafell. So it's just how it is. Got ahead of myself. I'll probably go back to my aura, most likely. That's what I'm leaning towards, go back to my aura. But we will see. Well, I mean, we are going to have male bunny boys with Endwalker. But then we can't wear hats. Okay, so Fordola wants our attention. Hey, he's recovered.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Shit, he's paralyzed.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alphino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them. I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
Yeah, thanks for the pep talk there, Fordola.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
We'll just strap him onto the back of a chocobo with a lance. Oh, we have... what the hell's this? Judy Commence? Upon joining the battle at Courtenay, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. Okay, we have a level 80 battle. I knew there wasn't going to be a dungeon or a primal trial or some such, but I forgot about Judy Commences.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Wait. I had a thought. During the Endwalker scene, was there not someone pointed out that maybe... Oh well. I'll keep it to myself till later.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so we're kind of splitting up here. Looking for a primal. Are we in control of... Oh, we are. How the hell do we play as a, Oh dear. Ah, I see.
Allow me. Just the beginning.
Right behind you.
I need to be on the far side. What do you see that we're not seeing? What is hiding in Cotonou? Exactly. Oh! Great. Oh shit! Luna Odin. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh shit.
I shall protect thee. My turn! May the 12 guide you.
Can we heal the... Yes, we can. We can heal the confluence. Okay, good. Ah!
It falleth to thee now.
God damn it! I saw that coming as well. I was just out of position. Oh, I thought I was gonna save. God damn it. Oh. I'm not gonna go to easy or very easy difficulty. Come on now.
I shall protect thee.
Oh, you have to stand and hold it there.
My turn!
May the 12 guide you.
Oh, for crying out loud. Tricked me there. I'm screwed up.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense!
Uh-oh. Don't want him to cast that ability. Oh God! No! I understand Ravana though, but how many people pray for Odin to appear? Shit. Oh God, how do we... Oh, okay, so we have a black mage. We have a black mage. Kinda. Right. Okay, okay. Here's the friends.
I have you now.
Oh crap. Gotta move, gotta move. Whew. I'm glad I read what Break did before we engaged in that battle. Ifrit? I mean, Ifrit's not terrible, but then he does have those charge attacks through the middle, and of course that's where the confluence is. Alphino, you're on healing duty. Have fun. Oh shit.
You're finished!
We must fight on!
I was afraid of that. That's a lot of nails. Okay, that was impressive, Estinian. Though I think he's a bit tuckered out now.
Will not be outdone.
I think that's it. These structures here, though, I'm going to keep those in mind, because I think we saw those on the moon. Someone wondered if on the moon during the Endwalker trailer, if there was one of these Allegan keys, one of the swords, on the moon.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you.
And yet you're still smiling.
Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right? It really must count for something.
Oh no. Oh dear. We have another credit screen. We haven't had one of these for so long. Oh well. I'll see you in half an hour. Oh, bloody hell. So we know in Endwalker we are going to end up on the moon for one reason or another. It seems the Asians at the very least have some secret there. I wondered if perhaps this was some sort of trap to get the Warrior of Light onto the moon. We could just find ourselves there at the very beginning. Welcome back. I do like some of the artwork they're showing off though. Never saw any of that throughout the game. It's one reason to keep going through the credit sequence anyhows. For a little while longer. I understand you can skip through the credits to see if there's any post-credit scene. Indeed. Ah, Oddbert. Oh, and the bots are here, asking if I would like to become famous. No! So, onwards to Endwalker, onwards to Charlatan to find out why the Forum are keeping secrets. And do they have any secrets on what these towers are up to and how to possibly shut them down? I thought that we would have been going to another island nation first, but if they're going to throw us to Charlatan early on in this early on in the expansion, I won't complain. of the shush emote. Do we have a meanwhile in the Gallian Empire? Meanwhile in the Gallian capital, indeed.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
Who are they trying to summon exactly?
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
I didn't like that sound. Yes, I did clear Alexander. Kinda just ended up doing it in my own time, I do admit. I never completed the ultimate fight with Alexander, nor Alexander Savage,
As I thought. The ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Gridania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me.
Hey, Heidelin, it's been a while. She hasn't spoken to us.
Comes. And with it, the end.
We hadn't. Oh. Huh.
The fate of the star is in your hands.
We've seen her in a picture of Endwalker. Is this another form of Heidelin then? She started with Hear Me, which seems to be the Hear, Feel and Think.
Everything all right back there?
She had a mask. But then again, Heidelin was an Ascian creation as well, which would make sense. Well, we've always had a feeling that someone would be munching on Zodiac and someone might be munching on Heidelin, and then we'd have that clash of light and the true light and dark. I could probably see Xenos' scythe stabbing into the back of, pulling a cipher off on Heidelin. And there we are. Now we need to wait 6 months. He does, because of the experiments he did, because he was able to, well, I don't want to say junction, but he was able to junction himself to Shinru. And they haven't lifted the tombstone cap. I didn't see it in the patch notes. How very dare they? Yeah, that was, they mentioned Radashan. Oh, hello. No thanks. And I think we saw Raz at Han in the Endwalker trailer. They were talking about another place to have momentary respite, and it looks like that's kind of like a big merchant area, and I think that's also where we saw or were teased with the Major Sisters. Seems like quite colourful. So I'm guessing if we're not going to go to Raz at Han eventually, well, at first we might go to Charlayan, and then we might escape to Raz at Han for whatever reason. But we certainly saw Thancred and Yuri Yascaret there, so I imagine we'll end up there for some reason at some point. Ah, no worries, Bandit. Okay, so that's it, really. Here we are. The end of the patch story content for 5.55. What I'm gonna do is take a break. This will probably be the end of my Final Fantasy videos for some time. Well, Final Fantasy 14 at the very least. When we come back, we'll be finally probably getting ready for Final Fantasy, well, the next expansion, Endwalker. I have already pre-ordered. I will be here for early access. I will I may be streaming now and again, but I may not make it. I may not add it to the series. We do have a new area, as Bandits called it, Eureka 2.0. So I'm going to go spend my own time and go explore that place this evening. Until I get tired of it. Or I need to sleep, one of the two. And we'll probably come back for the early access of Endwalker. I'm going to be leveling up a new class before we get into the storyline of Endwalker. So I'll probably show that off in a video prior to actually going into the storyline. But thank you all for joining me who may have made it this far in the series, if you've been watching on YouTube anyway. And hopefully I'll see you in a few months. If not in other content. And we'll continue with what we believe to be the final expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll have to see what that involves. But, as I say, looking forward to it. So, yeah, sincerely, thank you for joining me. I'm probably not going to be streaming the new area. So, obviously I'm going to get myself away from Twitch. Yeah, thank you for just popping in. I'm probably just going to look at, I think Zadno, I think's its name, in my own time. I'm probably going to put something on in the background. Probably some music, or put a movie on in the background while we run around there. But yeah, if I don't see you in other content such as Mass Effect or maybe Subnautica Below Zero, either here on Twitch or later on YouTube, hopefully I'll see you for more Final Fantasy. But that's a long time away. As I say, I'm going to start rambling shortly, so I will just say once again thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you for more content going into the future, whatever that may be. Until then, enjoy the rest of your days, whatever it is you're getting yourselves up to. Take care. Bye-bye now.